Hello student. Today in this video we will study about Bhakti movement in South India. This is your chapter number 8 in history and chapter name is religious development in the medieval period. Here you will study about which kind of Bhakti movement was started in South India and who were the main saint who started these Bhakti movement in South India. Okay, Bhakti movement was firstly started from South India, and this movement slowly spread throughout the whole part of India. And you will study about in this video. You will also study about the different saint who came during the medieval period. And they started Bhakti movement in South India and some eastern part of our country. First, the Bhakti movement was started in South India by the Nainars and Alwars, saint who belonged to the Nainar group and Alwar group. The Nainars were the 63 number, and they belonged to the various castes like the workers, and potters, peasants, hunters. These were the group from which they belonged, and most of them were famous from these group are the Sambandhar, Surandar, and and Apper. They were the two sets of the they compiled two sets of their books, which is known as the Tevram and the Tiruvachakam. And the Nainars were the main devotee of Lord Shiva. They were follower of Shaivism or Lord Shiva, and they started this movement in from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. And the second group of the saint of Bhakti movement were the Alwars. Alwars were devotee of Lord Vishnu, and they were 12 in number. And they also were from the different caste like the peasants, potters, and worker or labor group. And they started this movement in South India about 7 to 8th century AD. Their movement was started in South India from 7 to 8th century AD. And this Bhakti movement was mainly to make the different kind of reforms in our Indian or Hindu society. Okay, the how we come to know about these saints, that we come to know about these saints by the biographies, the religious biography which is called the hagiography. These are the main source by which we come to know about the saints of South India. Now next topic is about the some philosopher of India. First we will study about the Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya, one of the famous philosopher of India who gave the principle of Advaitism. Advaitism, doctrine of he preached the oneness in individual soul and the supreme God, means Atma and Paramatma. He called the world around us is a Maya or illusion. He taught that the Brahma is the only and ultimate truth, and he stressed on the adoption of path of the knowledge to know about the Brahma. Okay, according to his, all the world around us is a Maya, and we always used to run before this Maya, and everything left when we get died. So he taught that the Brahma is only the ultimate truth, and we should know about the Brahma, and to know about the Brahma we have to gain a lot of knowledge. Second is Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya, he was born in Tamil Nadu, and he was devotee of Lord Vishnu, because he was great influenced by the Alvars, because Alvars were the follower of Lord Vishnu, so he was also follower of Vishnu. He gave the principle or philosophy of Vishishta Advaitism, According to the philosophy of Advaitism, the soul retain its identity even after the uniting with the Brahma. And he stressed that the knowledge is not important um, as like the devotion to the God. Okay, he told that for the salvation it is important to devote yourself totally to the Lord Vishnu. And his preaching also spread in not spread only in the South India, but his preaching also reached to the northern part of India, because there were so many people who became his disciples from North India. Next topic is about Basavanna. Basavanna was a great saint from Karnataka. He was born in Karnataka, and he gave the he started the other sect which was called the Virshaivism. Virshaivism means the hero of Shiva. And this movement was begun in 12th century, mid of the 12th century in Karnataka. This movement was in this moment he advocated for the equality of all human beings, and he also criticized the rules and the regulations which were made by the Brahmins, means like the caste idea of caste. Okay, the caste system, he totally rejected the caste system of Hindu culture or Hindu society or Hindu religion, and he was also against the ritual or idol worship which was done in Hindu culture. He also was also against the ill treatment of women. That is why there were so many women who they joined the bhakti movement with Basavanna. The very well known of this sect women are Allamma Prabhu and Akamma Devi. Okay, and they compiled their bhajanas or their saying in a book which is wrote in Kannada in Kannada language, which is called the Vachanas. Now the next is saint of Maharashtra. Saint of Maharashtra, between 13th to 17th century, there were so many saints who came from in Maharashtra. Mainly they were Sant Gyaneshwar, Namdev, Tukaram and Eknath. Okay, and they also included important women saint like the Sakubai. She was from the untouchable. She belonged to the untouchable caste, like the Mahar caste, which you have studied in your last chapter. These saints were also called the Varkaris. The name to these saints were given in Maharashtra, that was Varkaris, and these saints rejected the ritual and composed the devotional poem which was called the Abhangas. And these Abhanga, the poem or the poems or the devotional songs which were wrote by them, that was called the Abhanga, and it was wrote in Marathi. These saints were also rejected the caste differences which was base of our society, and they did not believe in the reunification and preferred to, by living in family, you can reach to the God by doing all kind of work of every day. The main teaching of these sent from the Maharashtra was that by leaving your family, you can do the bhakti and you can reach to the God. It is not important that to leave your house, leave your family to reach the God. Okay, and they also they also stated that the bhakti of God is lay in sharing of pain with the needy people. If you help the needy people and you can help these people in their when they are not getting any help from anywhere, then it means you are helping to the God. In this way, you will reach to the God. That was about the sent from the Maharashtra. In next video, we will study about the Nathpanthi, Siddhapanthis and Yogis, and about the Tulsidas, Surdas and Ravidas and Mirabai in next video. Thank you.